Hotel this Monday. Um, I want to share with you a few minutes about making plans, financial plans for your future. I want to let you know that this is something that I did not read in a book. I read a lot of stuff and get a lot of stuff out of books, but this I did not. Okay. I want to share with you that when you are making your plans, that will be great. That's a great thing to do. But I also want to share with you that sometimes when you do these plans, they may not come out 100% as well as you would like for them to, or they may come out fine. But somewhere down the line, you may run into trouble. Say, for instance, if you invest in stocks. And then, like remember when Wall Street them had that plunge, where it just went way down, it just messed up. People lost a lot of money. And there were some older people who invested in Encore. I think it was Encore, but it's a Core something. And it's back, I think, like something like 85s or 90s, something between the 90s and 90s. And they lost all of their money. They were trying to do something to help themselves. Also, just say, I can just use myself for an example, some things that happened because this is I'm on a timely schedule, so I want to quickly get this to her said. I had a business with a partner, my husband, my second ex-husband, who I recently lost about a month ago. He and I had a business for about 10 years, and eventually because I had went gone to school the first 10, and I did all of the administrative work, all the books and businesses and dealing with the taxes and the government and all of this. And but eventually we divorced. So when we divorced, the business kind of, that was all done. I mean, he may have reopened something similar, but it was nothing like what we had when we were together. Okay, then I just went on to or other things, and I won't say bigger and better, but always there were plans, and these plans did not always work out as well. And I just kind of sort of substitute teaching after I left him for a while, and that kind of ran into problems too. But it was the money was okay, not that good. Working for others is never real good. Um, then I had the house. I had the house was left. That was one investment, that Dr. Morris always tells about that we need to invest in real estate. We need to invest in stocks and bonds, and then we also need to invest in ourselves as businesses. And so these are, the examples that I'm kind of alluding to. So the house, I left it. Uh, it was paid for, but I didn't have anyone to or oversee it for me. I had a realtor, but she was to get paid if she sold the house. But there were so much many parts to the house that we had done that not considering, steps more carefully. So whenever you're doing the plan, you have to really, really pray about it and consider each step, because one of the steps we did was we added on bay windows, and we made the house really too expensive for that neighborhood, for number one. That was it made we the and we did not complete the projects, and some of it was sort of undone professionally, and that's not too good. So whenever you're making business plans and decisions, you really have to, think about the consequences if this happened or that happened. No, I'm not telling you to sit down and think about all the negativities that you could possibly think of. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that you can build, and I guess the Bible put it like that if you don't build it the right way, because I can't say that, if you don't trust the Lord, which that would be a good thing for you to do, because I've seen people that didn't trust in nothing look like but that money and do real well. So I won't tell you that. I will tell you that I believe that the Lord can help you, the Most High can help you in making wiser decisions and foreseeing stuff. Now how other folks get their help and what they seeing, that's beyond me. And I know it seems like most of us who don't have much money, we got a lot of information for y'all. But it's not like we never had it, you know. So the thing that I found is that people says, and there's an old saying that one of the most toughest thing is you can climb up that ladder. Staying up there can get to be a challenge. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you can get everything and do all of those things and still run into situations that you just would not believe. So I don't know if it'll help you, but I'm just saying I've always had a backup plan. And to this point in life, and this is the first time in my life that I didn't have a whole bunch of backup plans. But I got some little plans and things. I'm working on some little stuff, but I'm just slow. So to finish this up, I'm going to tell you the most important thing is to do not give up. That's where the challenge becomes more and more difficult as you have mastered all these things and come and remember the Job story, like and they come tell him, Job, oh, your little cattle is gone. What, cattle gone? Oh no. Well, okay, I still got my other herds. And then they come tell him that's gone. Well, I still have my children. Then they come tell him that's gone. Before one disaster, here comes another. So the challenge these days has become staying on the course of not giving up, not letting everything go. And I'm not telling you no lie. There have been times when I was like, oh boy, what am I going to do here? This did not go through, that did not go through. And then my challenge has been like, well, giving up is not an option for me. But I tell you what, just not being bothered at moments and times, that is a great relaxation for me at times, but not necessarily because it can be a great cop out as well. So, and then another thing that can be a great a destruction to us is listening to that little mind inside that feeds us negativity. Because sometimes we will convince ourselves that we're being like the mother or parent to ourselves and saying, now, dummy, no, we have to resist that temptation to negatively talk to ourselves, and that can be a challenge as well. Say, it's time for me to get out of here. I hope this helps you. And I'll recap. I'm saying that when you're making your plans and you succeed in those plans and you do really well, and those eventually those plans can turn sour, don't give up. Because a lot of great actors and different ones, especially of our Black Afro Americans, who has succeeded in show business and they die and they say, and I think that happened to Red Fox. No, don't quote me on this, but I believe that happened to him and many others. They didn't have a dime. So that tells you that define your success, number one. And then when you set your plan out, then if it does not work, have a backup plan. And if that one doesn't work, have another backup plan. But don't give up. That's if I could give you any message, it would be don't give up. This gets better. It gets greater. The challenge may be more difficult, but it gets greater. I know there's some great things coming up for those who do not give up and hang in there. Keep it going. Keep the faith going. I love you and peace out. Till next time. This is Berdine. Bye-bye.